So let's talk about keeping fit and healthy in our 60s. As the winter months come in, it's like, who wants to go outside and exercise? You've got to think of other things to do. And one of our bloggers, Sherry Broder, wrote an article with some really, really practical ideas. And I want to share those with you. And her premise to start with is that, weight losing weight is often considered the only reason for exercising, but it's not. It's actually very good. We all know this, for your health. And so, if you only think about exercising if you want to lose weight, you're not going to have the mindset and the perspective that it's just great for your health. Just if you want to live a long and healthy life and do all those fun things that you want in your 60s, you need to stay in good health. So, it can lower blood pressure, it's good for your cardio health, it can prevent osteoporosis. It can help you if you've got arthritis and all those kind of little aches and pains that come along when you get a little older. And it improves your energy, your sleep, and it helps to balance your metabolism. So exercise is super good for you for so many reasons. And, as Sherry points out, there's really no reason for not doing it. She tells her patients, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 times a week. I mean, surely we can find that. And it doesn't have to be in a gym. A lot of women don't like gyms. I never have. I just don't know why. I just can't motivate myself to go to a gym. But also, a lot of people can't afford it. And that's my situation too. I just have lots of other things I want to be able to put my money into the company and into basically living myself. So the exercise that you get from a gym isn't the only place to go. But there are like three kind of elements to exercise that Sherry raises. And I think that if you can mix these up somehow and get them in another way, it's a good thing for you. So the first thing is cardiovascular health. Get your heart going, get running or walking or moving. The next thing is strength building, which is for your muscles. And we all know that we lose muscle mass as we get older. It's not our fault. It's just the way our little bodies work. And then finally, stretching and flexibility. And this can help with balance and arthritis and other things like that. So those are the three elements that you should try to fit into an exercise regime. So what are some ideas? Okay, well, Sherry actually came up with 9, and I'll go through them quickly because I'll say first up front that all of these are available to view and learn online for free on YouTube and other channels for for fairly low cost. And they're community activities too that you might just find in your own community. So it's really worth checking it out. All of these. So the first one is Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a really interesting practice. I've done it a little bit myself, and it's very meditative, very calming. It's slow movements, but it actually does really work. You feel the muscles and the balance and the poise falling into place. So it's it's a makes your arteries more flexible. It doesn't get the heart rate up, but it definitely it helps you with stretching and with muscle mass. It's really, really fun, and you can find Tai Chi lessons in the community, and also online. You can learn from classes there. Next one is Qigong. Now, Qigong is very similar to Tai Chi, well, in some ways, except it's perhaps more flowing movements, maybe more coordinated, and it cultivates this sense of mindfulness and peace and balance, which is really good for your mental health as well as for your physical health. It really does bring a sense of calm. I've done Qigong as well, and I have a very good friend who's a Qigong teacher, and there's plenty of people online that can teach you how to do this, or maybe find a meditation center. A lot of places like that, yoga center, will have Qigong or Tai Chi lessons as well. Another thing is yoga, of course. Now, yoga is I've been doing it for, well, on and off now for 30, 40 years, and so has Sherry, 47 years, I think. And she can do all the headstands and bends and twists that I can't. But she says, it doesn't matter. I mean, whatever you can do with yoga, even if it's just the downward dog and the child's pose, it doesn't matter. You can just get benefit from those exercises. And of course, 60andMe, we do offer a yoga program as a DVD program for both gentle yoga and chair yoga. And you can check out on our website for that, and we have the link underneath the article, so you can find it. But that's another thing you can consider is our 60andMe yoga programs. She mentions another one called Movement for Modern Life, which has apparently some yoga classes as well, and Qigong videos at the same time. Okay, walking. I love walking. I walk, oh, I must walk like, 5 miles a day because I just love getting out into the world. And when I have a choice to to go over visit my grandson or do something, shopping or whatever, I'll walk. I'll try not to jump on the bus, unless it's like pouring with rain and really, really just one of those days, which we all have. But I think that it's really cool. Walking is a great exercise, and if you can add a few Nordic poles and you can pick up the pace, move your arms, no one's watching. Trust me. They may, but it doesn't matter. Just walk at your own pace and get that heart rate going. Even jump into a little run now and again. Just move real quickly and get the heart rate up. Walking is good for that. So you can like mix Qigong and walking and get your full the three levels of exercise that you need. Another thing is the hula hoop. Remember the hula hoop? I know grandkids love this because they're super easy for them to do it. But it's a very simple piece of equipment, one hula hoop, and a lot of frustration. Just kidding. But it's really good for you. It's just a cheap and easy way to exercise. Another thing is cycling. And cycling is really popular here in Switzerland, I think. Well, and as it is in a lot of places in Europe. And of course in the States as well, there's, I think cities like Boulder, Colorado, where I lived, and others have bike paths, along the creek, and they're usually in nice parts of the city, so you can, or even on the road with the traffic, there's bike paths that you can go on and stay safe. So bicycle riding is very important. It's a cheap way of getting around. And I chose, when I was traveling in Scotland, I saw a woman who was on a 3-wheel bicycle, like an adult tricycle. And it looks so cool. Of course, that's more in the country. So she was actually riding the bike on the sidewalk because there was nobody walking on the sidewalk. But anyway, there's lots of variations on a theme of bike riding. Another thing, of course, that is obvious to lots of people is dancing. If you like dancing, this is super exercise. And again, there's plenty of groups now where you can go and learn new dances online. Again, tons of opportunity. And you can learn Latin dance or Bollywood, all kinds of fun things. They don't even have to be traditional dance, just movement dance. And there's jazzercise if you've got a club nearby that does that kind of jazzy dance. And hip hop. There's a group called Masala Bhangra, which is all over the world. They have teachers they train. It's like a training program, and then those teachers can hold the classes in gyms and other areas. Masala Bhangra. I'll put the link down below, but it's a super way to learn Bollywood, and Bollywood is so much fun. I love Bollywood dance. I studied Indian dance actually when I was in college. I was actually quite good. Oh, my necklace is jangling. I can hear it. Sorry. But anyway, Masala Bhangra is another group to think about. And lots free on YouTube, as always. Then one final thing that Sherry mentions, which I've never heard of, which is Nia. Now, Nia is a form of dance, and it's kind of a low-impact workout that combines cardiovascular, martial arts, mindfulness, and it's called Nia, N-I-A. And she says it's a really fun option for getting that body moving, which is really, at the end of the day, honestly. Oh, there is one final thing she talks about, which is the Nordic poles, snowboarding. But, there's so many different ways to keep fit and healthy. And I think the key message is just get that body moving. So I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to go for a walk. And the sun is shining, so it's a nice day, and lots to do out there in the world. So go and get some exercise. And tell us, what fun exercise have you tried? Have you tried any of the 9 that we've mentioned here? And what was your experience? How did you get on? Do you have any recommendations that we missed, or reinforce any of the options that Sherry mentioned? I hope so. Look forward to reading your comments, and please just tell us, what fun exercise have you tried? Have a great day, everybody. I hope that you stay well, stay fit, and I look forward to talking to you all again very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.